Hi, I'm Nishad and welcome to this new video tutorial of Magento 2. In today's video tutorial, we'll be checking out our new plugin, that's the Magento 2 Order Approval Rules plugin. Now, using this particular plugin, the customers would be able to place the orders and wait for the admin approval to complete the orders. The admin would be able to set up conditions based on cart attributes and customer groups, which when fulfilled, the particular orders would be set up into the order approval section there. After the order has been placed and by the customers and the order has been approved by the admin from the backend panel there, the customers under their own account panel under the order history for a particular order, they'll find one complete order link. Tapping on that particular link would redirect them to the checkout page where they'll be able to see a particular message to complete the order using a particular payment method. The customers can select that particular payment method and can make a checkout thereafter to complete the orders there after the approval of the order by the admin himself. Apart from that, the orders that are in the pending state and on the pending approval state and in the approval denied state, for those orders, the customers will find one Ask Query button on the order details page, from where for the respective orders, the customers can ask a query to the admin there as per the requirement there. And for the same, the admin can respond back to those queries as well. And Ask a Query history section would be there under the account panel of the customers, where they'll be able to find the particular queries that they have asked for the different orders as per the requirement there. So in today's video tutorial, we'll be checking out the customers and how the customers would be able to place the orders and how the particular order would be set up in the approval state there, or the pending approval state there, and we'll be seeing the rest of the workflow there at the admin's end as well. But before I proceed further with this particular video tutorial today, please do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to receive the latest updates from our end. And if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. So let's hop on to the storefront first and let's see the workflow of this particular plugin. That's the Magento 2 Order Approval Rules plugin workflow at the customer's end and then at the admin's end as well. So right now you can see that I'm at the Magento 2 web store front end and I've already logged into my customer account panel, as you can see here at the very top. So let's see the workflow of the Magento 2 Order Approval Rules plugin. But before I go and proceed further with placing the order there and showing you how the order approval thing works there, let me take you to the backend panel and let me show you the configuration settings here. Within the configuration setting, you can see that the conditional order approval check has been enabled, and if this is selected as yes, then what will happen is that the order approval required on the basis of certain conditions would be checked there. Otherwise, if we have chosen this as no, then what will happen is that the order approval required would be enabled without any condition checked there. So we have set it as yes, so a particular condition would be checked so as to when that particular condition is fulfilled, then the order approval required would be there for a particular order that is going to be placed by the customer and the storefront there. So here you can see that I've set the order approval required for total item quantity is 2. So if the cart quantity is 2 there, then the order approval required would be applied to that particular order there. So for example, let me show you the workflow there. Let's go to one of the categories here, that's the bag category, and let me add one product into the cart. So in this scenario, because we have set that total item quantity should be 2 there, if I'm adding one quantity and I'm trying to proceed to checkout, then I'll be able to select my shipping and I'll be able to tap on the next button and I'll be able to select the payment method and I can directly place the order there. But if I add 2 products into the cart there, like this one, so a conditional check would be there so as to set the order approval required for that particular order. Here we need the condition. The condition would be that the total item quantity is 2 in the cart there. So if I add 2 quantities of the just duffel bag in the cart there, it has gone to 3. Let me make it to 2 and let's update it up. And after updating, if I proceed to the checkout there, on the shipping address section, I'll select my shipping address, I'll choose the shipping method, I'll tap on the next button. Here you can see that now it says that this order would be under moderation. The order will be approved later by the admin. Now this message can be customized from the plugins configuration settings as per your own requirement there. So I'll be showing you that in a while from now in the admin backend panel configuration settings when we are checking that particular section there. Now here in this case, when the order would be under the moderation, because the order was fulfilled, or we can say that the condition for the order approval that we had set up was fulfilled. That's why the order went into the order moderation there, and the order would have to be approved by the admin first, and only after that the customer would be able to complete the order there. Now here you can see that under the payment method we have the order approval as the payment method for the time being. So let's check this out and let's tap here on the place order button. Now after we have placed the order, we'll check the details of the order under the order history there of the customer himself. So let's tap here on the place order button and let's wait for the order to complete. So the order has been placed and the order number is 39, as you can see here. So now if I open this order, here at the very top you can see that it states that the order approval pending. So the order approval is pending. In the order approval pending state, you will be able to ask query to the admin for the particular order. Why is it not being approved there? And here you can see that under the payment method, we have the order approval payment method as the payment method being displayed right now to the customer there. Now kindly note, after that, after the particular order has been approved by the admin from the backend panel there, the customer will find one complete order link here at the place of the ask query button, and the ask query button would be removed if the order is approved there. So after the approval, the ask query button gets removed and a complete order link is provided to the customers, and tapping on that the customers would be redirected to the checkout page where they'll be able to select a payment method and place the orders after the order has been approved by the admin there. So this plugin basically allows the admin to check the genuineness of the orders there. After the admin checks the genuineness of the orders, only after that would the customers be able to complete the order by selecting a payment method there. So you can see that right now it says that order is approval pending, and we have an ask query button here. And kindly note that on the side hand panel here, we also have an ask query history section of the customer. So right now if I go to the ask query history, here you'll see the complete list of history there for the orders for which I've asked the query to the admin there. So if I go to my orders section, go to the order 39 right now, as you can see, and with the order I have this ask query button. So from here I can tap on the ask query and I can ask a query to the admin. Kindly let know when the order will be approved. And after entering my query, I can tap on the submit button and you can see that the query has been sent to the admin there. Now if I go to the ask query history section once again, I can find the order number 39 and my query. Kindly let know when the order will be approved. Apart from this section wherein you can find all of the queries that you have asked for the different orders there, you'll also be able to delete the queries as well by selecting the queries and choosing the delete option and tapping on the OK button there. Right now we had placed the order went into the order approval state or the order approval pending state. Right, let's view the order. Now in the admin backend panel, the admin will find one option after the successful installation of this particular plugin. That's the Magento 2 order approval rules plugin. The admin will find one option under the sales section. So if I go to the sales section here, you'll find the pending orders section, and here we have two options. One is the pending orders that displays the complete list of pending orders, and the ask query history section wherein we can check the list of the queries asked by the different customers there. So now let's go to the pending orders section. So let me log into the panel once again and let me close this out and let me go to sales and pending orders. Here if I scroll down, here you can see that the order number 39 that's in the pending state, Let's go back, and the order approval is pending right now. Now if I want to approve this as an admin, after checking the genuineness of this order, I can select the order, and from the drop down I can choose approve order button, and the particular order would be approved. Otherwise, what I can do is I can also go to the view order by tapping on the view button, and here at the top I have the approve and disapprove button. So from here I can approve or disapprove this particular order. If I approve this particular order, then this particular order would be removed from the pending orders and would be added into the order section under the operations section here after I've approved it or I've disapproved it. So apart from that, for this particular order, if I want to view the query that has been asked for this particular order, after viewing the order, I can go to the Ask Query History section, and here we can see the particular history of the queries asked by the particular customer there for the respective order. So here you can see that it says kindly let know when the order would be approved. The same was asked by the customer. If I go to the Ask Query History, kindly let know when the order would be approved. Now the admin can tap here on the Send Response button that you can see. Soon it will be approved, and can submit that up. And after submitting it up, if I go back to the customers section and I refresh this section, here for the order number 39, you can see that the admin has made a response, and it says soon it will be approved for the order number 39, right? Now let's see how the admin would be able to approve. So as I've already told you, we can navigate to sales and then pending orders, and this would list the pending orders for the approval. Here you can select the order and approve it out, or you can go to the particular order by tapping on the view link under the actions column there, and from here you can tap on the approve and tap on the OK button thereafter. So you can see that the order has been successfully approved. Now if I go to the pending orders, the order number 39 would be removed from this particular section and would get listed under the orders section. So here it is being listed under the orders section and it says order approved. Now if I go back to the customer's my order history and I check this order number 39, you can see that from pending state, pending order approval state, it has the status right now as order approved. Now here you can see that we have a complete order link here as well, or if I whip the order here as well, I have a complete order link. So if I tap on the complete order link, we'll be redirected to the checkout page, and here you'll see a message that says please complete the order by choosing an appropriate payment method. Now this particular content that you're seeing here, or the label or the message that you're seeing here, can be customized from the admin backend panel that I'll be showing you in a while from now. And here under the payment methods, you can see that now it says check money order, and you can also enable the payment methods as per the requirement there. And here you can see that we have the check and money order being enabled for the customer, and the customer can agree to the terms and conditions and can tap here on the place order button to complete the order now after the order has been approved by the admin from the backend panel there. After placing the order, now if I go to the order number 39, you can see now it's in the pending state. That's in the default functionality of the Magento. Now it's in the pending state. Now after the what we say as the realization of the payment from the customer, the particular admin can go to the orders section. Here's the order number 39. It's in the pending state now. Can view this, can generate the invoice, can generate the shipment, and can proceed further to complete the order there as per the requirement and as per the flow of the default Magento there. So this was the workflow at the customer's end, and if I take you back to the admin backend panel now let me show you the rest of the configuration settings at the admin's end and the different options that the admin gets. So as I've already told you, we have sales section. Under sales we have the pending orders, where we can see the complete list of pending orders, and from here we can approve the orders or disapprove the orders as well. And on the approval or disapproval, a mail is sent out to the customers to let them know about the approval or disapproval there. And apart from this, the admin also gets one Ask Query History section, wherein he can see the complete list of queries and the responses that he has made. So here you can see that this was what was asked by one of the customers there for the order number 39, and the admin had replied, soon it will be approved. This is visible here. The admin, on the other hand, can also delete the queries by selecting the queries and deleting the option there. Now let's see the initial configuration settings for this order approval plugin there. So for that, let's hop onto the store. Let's navigate through stores, then configuration. On the configuration page under the Webkul block, here we have the order approval settings, where we have the general settings and the email template settings. Let's go through the general settings first. So here you can enable the order approval by choosing this option as a yes. Otherwise, to disable this functionality for your store, you can choose this option as a no. So for the time being, we'll set it as to yes. Then we have the admin email. So here you have to enter the email address of the admin for receiving the emails related to the order approval there. Then we have the conditional order approval check. So you can set this as yes or no. Now, if you set this option as a yes, then you can set up the order approval required condition that should be fulfilled. If that condition is fulfilled, then a particular order would be set up in the order approval required state. Otherwise, if you choose this option as a no, then what would happen is that all of the orders that would be placed by the customers from the storefront, all of those orders would be set up in the order approval state there. Otherwise, if you want, you can set up a condition, and if that condition is fulfilled, depending upon the cart attributes and the customer groups, if you want, you can set those conditions up, and if those conditions are fulfilled there, then the particular order would be set up in the order approval required state in the admin backend panel there. So here you can see that for the order approval required, I have set if all of these conditions are true. I had set total item quantity is 2. If I tap here, I can choose between the cart attributes and the customer groups as per the requirement there, and I can create a condition as required there. And whenever that condition is met, the particular order would be set up in the order approval state, and the rest of the workflow, as I've already shown you at the customers end, that would be set up for the customers there when they're trying to place an order itself at the storefront end. Then we have the message for the buyer. This order would be under moderation. The order would be approved later by admin. Now this is the message that will be visible on the checkout page if the order will be under moderation. Then we have message for buyer when order is completed. Please complete the order by choosing an appropriate method. So this message would be visible to the customers on the checkout page if the order is what we say as completing. And then we have the message for the guest user when placing order. Please log in to place an order. And lastly, we have email template setting. So here you can see that we have the order approval pending mail. This is the order approval pending mail that would be sent out to the customers there. And then we have the order approval pending mail to admin. So here you have to choose the particular email template that would be used to send the order approval mail to the admin. Then we have the order approved mail, and here you have to select the particular email template that would be used to send the order approved mail to the customer. And here you have to select the same. In case the order is disapproved by the admin, the order disapproved mail would be sent out to the customers there. Now let me show you the workflow at the guest users end. For that, let me log out of the customer there, and let me go to the bags section, and here let me add 2 units to the cart there. This because if the condition would be fulfilled, here you can see that we have enabled the conditional order approved check. Otherwise, if I select this as no and I save this configuration, then what would happen? Even if I'm adding 1 quantity, then the order approval would be required there. So the customer would not be able to make a checkout, and the customer would have to basically what we say as log in to his account panel to place the order there. So now if I have added 2 quantities there and I try to proceed to checkout, you can see that it says check out using your account, and we need to log in. Even if I go to my view and edit cart here, let me go to the view and edit cart section. Even in the view and edit cart section, you will be able to see that it would say that to place an order, please log in to place an order, please log in to place an order. This is the same text that we had entered here. Message for the guest user when placing the order, please log in to place an order, please log in to place an order, right? So yes, that was much about the Magento 2 order approval rules plugin, and I hope that this particular video helped you out in understanding the workflow of this particular plugin, of how the order approval can be set up by setting up the conditions for specific orders that fulfill the conditions, or for all of the orders there. Apart from that, I also showed you the workflow at the admin's end and the rest of the configuration settings in the admin backend panel. So if you find this particular video helpful, then do kindly give it a thumbs up. And if you still have any questions, queries, suggestions or requirements regarding the same, then you can anytime get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you can raise a ticket at webkul.uvdesk.com as well. And lastly, thanks for watching this particular video and have a great day ahead.